Hello, we're here with the Mount Pisgah Academy Assist Program, and we're here today with Miss Gretchen. Let us introduce ourselves as the Assist Program.
Well, my name is Jacob, and I am a senior.
And I'm Reese Mercer, and I'm also a senior.
My name's Ellie, and I'm a senior this year.
I'm Austin Curtis, and I'm a senior this year as well.
We're actually here to celebrate the 101 years of life. With that, I'm sure you have lots of memories and all kinds of stuff that we could talk about here today. But one thing I want to talk about is the Great Depression. I'm sure that's a big thing in history.
Yes.
Okay, great. During the Great Depression, how many people were in your family?
I had two brothers and my mother and father
Where were you living at that time?
in Mogador, Ohio, which is outside of Akron. I'm 101 now. I was born February 21st in 1916. I weighed 10 pounds. I was born at home, but a doctor had to come from another town, and he examined my mother and he said, "Oh, she's not quite ready. I'll just go over to the hotel," and said to my father, "You come and get me when you think things are ready." So he did and delivered me, and after all that, my father went to the doctor and he said, "Well, how much do I owe you, doctor?" And he just thought for a little while and he said, "I think that'll be about $12.
Wow. Wow.
A little difference from deliveries nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Now, Miss Gretchen, I have a question. Was it hard for your family to get food? Was it difficult during the Depression?
No, it was not. My father, of course, had lost his job,
Yeah.
as so many people did. There was no building or anything. He was a brick mason and built homes. But he had a huge, huge garden.
Oh.
And then he would hunt for rabbit and squirrel,
Yeah.
and then he would fish for small fish.
Okay.
And so we never went hungry. And we had so much produce from the garden that my mother and grandmother would can what they called cold processing at that time. And so we had food all during the winter.
Wow.
You know, that depression lasted 10 years.
Yeah.
You learn to live with it, and we still had fun. We were just like
Full life.
regular kids.
What were some of the meals that were served during that time? Something that...
The meals,
Yeah.
mostly what Dad got at hunting and fishing, but we always had plenty of vegetables.
How did your family manage? Did your mom have to get like a part-time job? How did you bring in money, financially?
We didn't have any money be brought in, and at this time, he had built our house, a new house. We didn't have any money to pay the mortgage payments, so we lost our home. So we went to live with Grandma, and she had a huge, big house, and so we had our private apartment on her second floor. And my uncle also lived there at the same time. So there was Grandma and my uncle, and then my two brothers and my father and mother and I.
I heard you saying you had no income. What does that mean for you with your clothes? Did you have to use hand-me-downs, or did you make
I
your
did
clothes?
have some hand-me-downs
Yeah.
and some homemade
Okay.
things.
You had to make them?
I didn't.
Your mom did?
Yes.
What would she make them out of?
They had material.
Okay.
My grandmother was a great sewer, and she always had bundles of material. Before the Depression, we used to have a lady come around to the house. She made our dresses and what we called bloomers. She made the bloomers to match. My aunt sent me many hand-me-downs.
What was the school like that you attended?
School went on just as usual. There wasn't no disruption.
How many students were there?
It was a very small school. I had 21 in my graduating class.
Wow.
So what were some of the activities that you did for fun or recreation with your brothers maybe?
We played baseball with them. We used to play hide and seek, and we did hopscotch, and we roller skated. In the summertime, we went swimming. We had a pond, and that same pond would freeze over. In the wintertime, we would go skating on that pond. We did a lot of sled riding. We had a particular hill that we liked for the skating. My father took an orange crate and put it on the side and took skates from roller skates and put on the bottom. And so I said, I think my father created the first skateboard. But we had fun with it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We made our own fun.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So I know you guys weren't like struggling as bad, but did you notice like any of your other friends or like family members like struggling a little bit to try to get by?
Well, everybody was struggling, but it seemed they got by. Everybody had a garden and other expenses. I'm sure there were other people that had lost their homes too.
Did you ever go on any dates during the Depression?
We went in groups.
Groups of friends?
We had a church group. We met Sunday evenings. But we always had refreshments. We had devotions. We always went there, depression or not, on New Year's Eve and rang the church bell. This was a very small town, about a little over 1,000 people.
Everyone
So-
knew each other.
Everybody knew each other, right? And if somebody was having a problem with something, everybody pitched in to help that person.